Oh man, it is 11:33. I have to make this a quick one. You know what's funny? All day today, I had some time. I had like a little bit of time here, a little bit of time there, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and make the video now. But then something came up. Well, there was something with the kids, the family, my wife, so I had to deal with that, and then I had a couple surprise meetings, so that worked. And then I was like, oh yeah, I had my class tonight, so I did that class. I just got out of my class like right now, literally right as we speak. And I was looking at the time. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of break, and then I'm gonna start doing some work, and then so I need to catch up on some work that I hadn't gotten started on. And I was like, oh my god, about the today's getting. I just talked about how proud I am of not missing a day. I was about to miss a day. Um, and no fault of my own. It wasn't like I didn't want to make a video. Like the whole day, I was like, oh yeah, I could probably do it now. Oh, I could probably do it then. Yeah. So I think, because right now I'm in a weird spot. So it's like my schedule's absolutely effed. Um, but I do believe that I could probably get more sharper with my schedule. uh, One of the things that I do when I manage my time effectively, whenever I actually do, and I didn't really do it too much today, so I can feel the wrath of not doing a good job of that today. Um, Tends to be when I absolutely spend time putting together like a calendar, and using lists. I used to have like a little journal that I loved using. And I think I'm gonna start doing it again, like using some sort of external factor, not just trying to, um, what's the way to describe this? Wing it. Even when I use like some sort of task management tool, I think there's too much of like it's like disconnected. When I used to use my list, it was like right on my desk, and I could open it. Like the feeling of just opening up that journal and writing in it was very non-confrontational in terms of being productive. It's a very effective tool, and so I think I need to do that again. I think I'm gonna like pop it open. I still have it actually. I was looking at it the other day, but because it's already kind of filled with some stuff, I felt like I need a new one. But honestly, no, I don't. I don't need no new one. That's just me sabotaging future version of me for no reason. And so, yeah, maybe I'll just start to do it. Let's see. But yeah, let's get a quick one in here. But let's do a little robots. I love doing these little robots. I was doing a study, a pseudo study in my class to demonstrate kind of like how to do a little bit more key art type aesthetic. And I was looking at an artist named Dice, and I was just like, oh man, this. I'm like, me. I'm trying to teach you how to think about this stuff differently, but now I'm like looking at how this person's doing it and realizing what I'm teaching you is wrong. Like I think this is just a better approach. As I was like trying to like talk about how other people approach stuff, it's like, oh wait, yeah, don't do what I said then earlier. Just do what this person might have done. Hence why I brought him up, because I felt like they're just better at this anyway. But it was just funny to me. And then after looking at Dice's stuff for a little bit, right after class, because it was still open on my tabs window, it's like, oh, I want to improve my environments and my environment paintings, and I was like, this might be a really good way to kind of meet in the middle of learning another skill that I always wanted to really have a good skill in, which is kind of the key art and narratively driven art. That sounds pretty awesome to me. And Dice just reminded me of that excellence that I do not have. So yeah, maybe I'll start doing that. But for now, I don't have time. I also have some fun ideas for different videos. A buddy of mine told me like I should do themed videos, and I agree with this. So I was trying to think of some themes that I would love to do. And one theme that I think is a fun time, and it's always an enjoyable type of content for me to create, is just being goofball. Like let the chat be the art director, you know, and I will just paint whatever people tell me to paint within reasonable bounds. Like I'm not gonna do any hateful stuff or anything that's unnecessarily crude. Um, but whatever's harmless and goofy and fun, like let's do it. Let's be a little goofy. I follow this guy called Morgan J, who's really funny, like improvised performer. Like he'll like walk into the audience and start trolling them, and it's fun though. It's all in good fun. Everybody kind of gets a good laugh out of it, and I like that type of content. I like that kind of participation between the creator and the audience. And it's like, yeah, maybe I should do that with like my theme. I should just let the chat be the designers, and I'll design something live in front of everybody, and we'll all have a good laugh if it's really hilarious, or all be like, damn, this could be actually a major franchise, and we just accidentally stumbled upon as a group chat. That then I will steal and make it mine, and not tell anybody that I got it from my chat. But yeah, that could be fun. That could be a fun theme to do every once in a while. Maybe a week. I could start off doing it like at least once a month, or maybe once a week, but not too often. Just because I do also just like to talk and give advice. But it could be more frequent if it's really popular and we're all having a good time with it. But I don't know if it needs to be more than like once a week. And we can all just look forward to it, even if it's very popular. Well, it's popular, but it's going to be on a schedule. But right now, I don't got time for any of this kind of locking in. So, oh, dude, I'm in the groove though. Look at this painting. This came out really great. I was doing another painting similar. It was actually of one of my favorite athletes. It's an athlete named Devin Larratt. He's a arm wrestler. Really cool guy. I like his vibes. I like the way he talks about arm wrestling. I like the way he competes too. It's so aggressive, and it's just very entertaining. Yeah, he started following me on Instagram, and I was like, "What? Tight!" And so then I did this arm wrestling fan art of him in his little green hoodie. But anyway, I was just doing that painting for my class, so now I'm feeling the vibes of that. I could feel it bouncing off into this painting. So yeah, let's call it. Let's call it. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like how that turned out. Let's get some of that blue up in here, dude. Let's get some of that sky blue up in this bitch. Okay. That should be cool. Yeah, what the hell? How long did it take me? Like, oh, dude, like less than 8 minutes? Nice. And I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know if I'll be able to pay anything in this time. I was wrong. Anyways, I didn't miss it, y'all. Cheers.